I wonder if this is going to drive people off the platform. And then I wonder if the next platform, whatever it may be, gets big enough to the point where they have to do this too. And then the people with the yachts win. Man, I'm like really happy I can publish my own music. And I don't have to worry about some cunt bag, you know, having to, you know, exude and exert dominance. Like, sure, I'll never be the next Oasis. The next band like Oasis, you know, the best band of all time. I'll never be the next Oasis, but I'll, you know, I'll at least have control over my music and get it to the people that want to hear it, for the most part. Okay, I know it took us a while to get to Spyro. I'll go a little bit late tonight, and then we'll do another Spyro stream this week. Toys for Bab. I don't mean to be... I don't mean to harp on this music thing, but I wonder if the soundtrack is copyrighted. Wonder if Stuart Copeland... I wonder if Stuart Copeland did any copywriting of his songs. And here's the thing. For those that are just joining, welcome to Spyro, yet again. There's a new policy on Twitch that I'm still trying to understand, and I have to get, like, personal clarification about, because I'm still confused. Limiting and actually basically saying, no, don't play any copywritten music at all. Right? I just want to say one thing about this. I know this doesn't change a goddamn thing for any corporation or anybody who's in charge of this sort of thing, but I've gotten countless emails from people who said they've gone out and bought a record of, like, the Talking Heads, or Gorillaz, or King Gizzard, or Pond, or any of the bands that I play. I've gotten a lot of people into music, which they've then gone to spend money on shows. They've gone to buy records. I mean, this isn't... You know what I mean? This isn't self-serving. I like getting people into music. So it's a little depressing to be punished for that because of some nebulous reasons that I have not been given. Very, very depressing. But yeah, that's... I'm gonna need, like I said, I'm gonna try to get some clarification about, if video game soundtracks are copyrighted, or is it copywritten, copyrighted, I'm not sure. I'm gonna get some clarification about that, and then try to find the difference between the two things. And see what I'm allowed to stream. I'll get back to you on that one. Someone said, imagine people watching a video game stream just to listen to copyrighted music. Like they couldn't just go onto YouTube. There needs to be some kind of solution like what Spotify does. Which is, they put ads on their stuff, but you can listen to whatever you want in their catalog and the ad money. Like, There are ads that play on Twitch despite me pressing the button to play an ad. I don't press that button more than once per stream. And the only time I do is the last 10 seconds of the stream, right before I end. But people still see ads. I don't know if any of that's going to me. But, you know, if they wanted to take some of that out and give it to the artist directly, like Spotify does, I'd be okay with that. Of course that wouldn't happen because yachts. So anyway, sorry to ruin the Spyro experience. It's just so very new and so very awful.
This is my favorite supercharged spot. Use it to bash those wizards.
Okay. I keep thinking I'm playing Wario, and I'm trying to suck the gems in, but there is no suck button. Only Wario has the power to suck money through pure, unbridled greed. That's some nice dynamic range. Copeland used the song for this level as the Amanda Show theme. I mean, he's a good composer, but you can tell he writes like a drummer. I don't mean that I don't mean that pejoratively in any way. He's playing that fucking keyboard like it's a drum kit. But that's kind of what makes that kind of is what makes it so appealing. Like, I've heard a million of the same type of soundtrack in video games. This is an incredibly unique one, and it's really well made, and I like the original better. But yeah, I wonder if Copeland actually did the mixing and mastering of the soundtrack himself. It does sound a little bit... not flat. No, not at all flat, but like... the way they remastered it, it sounds really... I don't know. I'm just gonna stop talking now.
Spyro. Thank you for releasing me.
It's weird, because some of the songs on the remake that I've listened to sounded a little bit, like, less dynamic. Like, the EQing and the mastering was all weird compared to the original, which popped more. And then some of them sound better. So, I don't know, it's kind of like, for me, it's a mixed bag between the two. Oh. Got this. Nope. You know, I watched the, Snoop Dogg video where Snoop Dogg gets airlifted a copy of Spyro. It's a Spyro drone, and it brings the game to Snoop's house directly. It's like a nice fake... He's like, dog, Spyro's outside. And then he's like, finna Spyro. I wish I was lying, but he does say that. Use the wings at the top of the jump. Okay. That was the top of the jump, no? You need to go through at least 2 supercharged ramps. The supercharged ramps stack. Okay. No? Or did they? It did at the last second. Okay. I couldn't really tell. What a life that poor son of a bitch had. And it was flexing on me. Ah! That was the worst thing I've ever seen happen to that poor dragon. Did I not get this fucker last time? No, guess not. Wow. Dude's got a lot of range. That was the last dragon egg, by the way? What, like in the whole fucking game? No. Yes. All right.
Listen carefully, Spyro. There's a secret area in the artisan's home world near the waterfall. Try jumping on the stones there.
Artisan's homeworld? Waterfall. Sounds good.
Someone in chat just said, Vinny, you made me have a weird sense of humor and now no one likes me. There will be a check in the mail. Yeah, but there's such a thing, you know, like inside and outside voice? There's such a thing as inside and outside memes. So, like, you probably don't want to, like, go to new people and be like, hey, do you want to see my meat? Like I do. I wouldn't recommend it. What do you mean, meat? Man, I really don't like those guys. Alright, I think I know how to break that. No, you don't want to tell people to squeeze your hog. Even though I have nothing to do with squeezing hog becoming a meme. On here, maybe. But I didn't, like, start it. I wasn't the originator of squeezing my hog to this. I mean, I would take credit for- oh. I would take credit for it. It's a good one. Yeah, we have the Raiden version. Colonel, squeeze my hog. Oh man, I gotta go all the way back. Go. So what makes Spyro 2 better than this? Everything, hovering, fun, it opens up more, push to talk. Spyro can swim, actual boss fights. Buff cheetah. Okay, goodbye. Spyro 3 has more characters to play as. But the name of the game is Spyro, it's not Spyro and Friends. How dare they? How many other characters can you play as? Four? Oh, no shit. Spyro 3 has skateboarding. What kind of soundtrack does it have? Hopefully not a pop-punk soundtrack that's copywritten. Where did I go wrong? I've been 100%ing this game so far, except the first world, which I could probably get 100% if I put the effort in pretty easily, but, I said this last time, but I didn't realize how fun it would be to find everything in the levels. Good, clean, family-friendly fun. Sorry about that. I had to just move the chat closer to the television so I could see what the fuck people were saying. So what are some remakes that people didn't ask for that are probably gonna happen? Bubsy? Secret of Mana? Well, no, that already happened. I'm not talking about ones that already happened. Fallout 76. Nice one. Sick joke. That game is getting pretty, it's getting railed on pretty hard. But it's not a remake, so... I think Bubsy would be the best answer. Or like Captain Novolin, or something like that. Knack. I still don't know if people actually like Knack, or it's just one big, like, meme joke. Now there's another wizard. It's like that way. Spyro, please. Fly around the mountain. Ripto's Revenge. People are review bombing, Pokemon. Like, just giving it zeros and ones on like, a bunch of websites. Babies. There's gotta be a better way to say that you don't like a game. And this isn't the direction of the series. It's not like, you know, it's not like they're gonna go more for this. Like, they said there's a core Pokemon game coming out next year. So, it's not helping. I mean, I get it. You don't like a game. Game sucks. Or it's too expensive. You didn't even play it. Maybe don't try to review bomb it. I didn't like it that much. I didn't like Fallout 76 either. I didn't like either of those games. I like Pokemon better than Fallout 76. And, you know, I'm not, like, irrationally mad about them. I just feel like it's okay to be vocal. But there's gotta be a better way to do it. Like, I wonder if Bethesda's gonna now go back, because with Pokemon... Fine, fair enough. We know that they're not gonna be... We know that they're not gonna do Let's Go 2 next year, because they have a core RPG. That's what they said. Alright, fair enough. But... Bethesda announcing that they're using the same engine... How do you let them know? Maybe just don't buy it? Maybe that's the best way to do it? Just don't buy it? Also, Pokemon Let's Go did not sell amazingly. It did well, but nowhere, like, apparently it's not as... It's not selling as well as previous entries in the series. So maybe that's giving a message to Nintendo, which is good. Hopefully people aren't buying Fallout 76 if they don't want that type of game. And it'll send a message. Like, you know, you need to put more development and time and thought into your games, and we don't want this engine anymore because of 4,000 reasons. Or you can buy it and enjoy it. It's a free world. But man, review bombing... I don't know, man. I wouldn't be surprised if there are people here, because just the sheer volume of people here. I wouldn't be surprised if some people actually do that. And, without trying to get too snarky or to judge the stuff that people do. If I could encourage you positively, in a positive direction, to be a steward of your community. Don't buy the game. Find a way to do constructive criticism. Email the company, post on social media, blog about it. But don't be like, fuck you, cock is huge! I don't think that's gonna help. That's probably gonna make them more obstinate.
You're ready. Would you like to go?
No, I have to figure out how to open that chest. And then, you know, people make articles about how gamers are whiny babies, and that doesn't help anyone. Vinny, you have a key, but that's not a treasure chest that can be opened with a key, is it? Don't I have to ram into it? I have to, I'm trying to ram into it, but it's kind of hard to get that much speed and then get over to it. That's what I've been trying to do. Let's try again. It's, like I said, it's a really tight corner to go around. Alright, there you go. Apparently Pokemon did sell well. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It didn't do, like, spectacular. Here's what I expected from Pokemon Let's Go. I expected all the numbers from Pokemon Go to translate into sales for this game. Not all of them, but I thought it was gonna do really, really, really well. Because Pokemon Go was like a fucking phenomenon. I knew people who were in their, like, 40s that played the game and had never played Pokemon before, ever. I'm assuming that's what Nintendo thought was going to happen with the sales, too. I played a little bit more of it today. I fought Misty. One of my Pokemon died. I was surprised. Two of them died, actually. I was like, oh. Damn. Didn't expect that. But yeah, it got a little challenging. Still boring to the point where it's more or less do this, then do this, then do this, and there's not a lot of variation. You know, it's like catch 50 to get this Charmander. I realized I haven't been catching all that much. So I had to catch a bunch. And I was like, getting really bored with the catching again. But, you know, it is what it is. It exists. I eagerly await next year. Vinny, what are we to do if not buying a game to make a statement backfires like it has with Chibirobo? Explain. They made bad games in a good series, and now they just don't make them outright. Nintendo said they weren't going to make any more Chibi-Robo games after Ziplash sold poorly. Was Ziplash a good game? No? Most people are saying no. You know that meme image where Eric Andre shoots Hannibal? And then he goes, "Why did you kill Chibi-Robo?" Or who killed Chibi-Robo? Why did the consumer kill Chibi-Robo? Yeah, it's not the first time a publisher has made a bad decision in regards to them making a shitty game and people not buying it. It won't be the last time. We live in an imperfect world with imperfect people in them. With many business people looking at bottom lines instead of, you know, actually paying attention to if the games are any good. Sales translate to, no one wants it. Well, stop making them. By that logic, maybe Nintendo should have dropped out of the console race after the Wii U. Someone said devs really don't give a shit. I think they do. I think a lot of people that make games give a shit.
Thanks for releasing me, Spyro. You have no idea how long I've been trapped in Crystal. And, neither do I. Who are you again?
I'm out of here.
Imagine you get your dream job. You finally get to make games. You spent your whole life leading up to it. You get to work on a team, make video games, but then corporate does something stupid, and you get an order that you have to put, like, loot boxes in it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure there's a lot of developers on AAA that actually give a shit, that have passion. That's how a lot of, like, our favorite games get made. But, you know, there's also the opposite side of that. I'm gonna reference Steve Jobs here. I don't particularly care for Apple, and I didn't think that Steve Jobs was like a fucking legendary guru. I think he made based on a lot of things I've read and heard, dude was kind of a holier-than-thou dick that didn't shower. But he did say something, there was a quote about what happened with Xerox. And he said that what happened with Xerox happens to a lot of businesses where eventually you kind of can't, like, the creative people in the company get pushed aside and marketing starts to, like, change the direction of the company. But marketing can't, like, evolve the products. They just count and crunch numbers based on whether or not their marketing strategies work and how much money they're bringing in. It was really, really well put. And I'm doing a really terrible job at translating it. But, you know, there starts with innovation. It's happening with Apple right now. Even though the dude that founded Apple said this exact thing, it is happening with them. He was very important to the industry, whether you like him or not. Same thing for Bill Gates. Like, all these people pushed ahead and innovated and did a lot of things that got us to where we are now. With cell phones, computers, etc., etc., etc. But, you know, then it comes to incremental upgrades and just more marketing, better marketing, bigger marketing. Anyway, he said that he thought Xerox could have been a huge contender in the computer world if they hadn't, you know, let their company kind of get cannibalized from within by corporate. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing poorly.
Thank you, Spyro.
Someone said, so how do we not do that?
Our dragon eggs.
Consumers need to hold the companies accountable, but in a way that doesn't involve death threats to their employees. Is a start, I think.
Hop aboard for the Beastmakers
I don't know.
if you're ready. Would you like to go?
Refuse mergers. No, that's not a hard and fast rule. Look what happened with Blizzard. Activision Blizzard, I'm sorry. That's one example. Did you know Microsoft tried to buy Nintendo? They wanted to merge with Nintendo. And Nintendo refused. I think unmitigated greed is extremely, like, you get a little, you want more. But then it's like, the company itself becomes the greed machine. And you kind of, like, not one person can just stop it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I have only like 3 or 4 answers in life in general. And those only really work for me. But it's an interesting topic of discussion. And if I actually... if I wasn't just talking to a room of 5,000 people that are in a chat room and was having like an actual discussion with someone about this, I'm sure it would be really interesting and I could learn a lot from it. But it's just too hard to keep up with the chat. But, I mean, this kind of goes back to what I said about the music industry earlier, which is now leading to you cannot play, like, the Beatles on Twitch once every 4 hours. I mean, it's a backwards thing, because as I said, people discover music, like, these days through shit like this. Radio's barely happening. I don't know. I feel like if you have someone that you like who plays a song that you might not know, that you might give it a shot because you trust the dude's musical opinion. But that's just my experience. I like these dudes. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot. Like for me, like I said, I probably if I join a record label, it would be a really, really, really light contract.
Nasty North is turning our swamp into an electrified jump heap. And it used to be so beautiful.
I'm sure it was.
But I mean, there's not a whole lot a record label can do for you anyway. Too many people fall for that trap, and then it's too much pressure, and then they end up, like, losing their identity as a band. Knowing when to stop. I'll give you an example. I had, I had a piece of advice come my way not too long ago that I should be doing ads every 5 minutes on my YouTube videos. And it was like, if you do that, you will make triple. And this person was very nice, but they were serious about this. And I just said, you know, I'm okay. I'm doing okay. Like, I can feed myself. I can pay my bills. And I know that if I did ads every 5 minutes, people would put on ad block. But the point is, once I don't need a yacht. I don't know what the appeal of a yacht is. Some people really want yachts. I mean, as I always say, if you put on ad block and you watch my YouTube channel, that's fine. That's your thing. I'm not gonna fault you for that, because honestly, I kind of sometimes do it too. I turn it off for some channels. I will watch ads for Red Letter Media, for, you know, stuff like that, but that's your choice. I appreciate it if you leave the ad block off. If you put it on, that's okay. I would never be upset about that. But every 5 minutes. And that's why I think sometimes it's okay to not maximize profits. Because when a company becomes maximized profits, like Nvidia right now is suffering because the fucking cryptocurrency crash, or less of one. There's less cryptocurrency happening. Less of an emphasis, right? So Nvidia, oh god, what have I done? No, I don't want to do this right now. There's less of an emphasis on it, so their stocks are dropping. They hit an astronomically high amount, which they wouldn't have normally gotten to that peak. But now if they lose money because the market, this weird random mutation rather, of this thing that probably shouldn't have happened in the first place, now that they're losing money, or losing stocks, they're seen as like, this is a failure, and they're, you know, there's gonna be panic mode, and people are gonna sell, and it's gonna be a mess for them. I can't do this right now. And Nintendo's stocks are getting affected by this too, by the way. Their market share has dropped because of Nvidia and because they work with Nvidia closely. By the way, if I'm speaking out of school, please let me know. I'm doing the best I can here. I'm not all that smart. I don't want to tell tales out of school, as Norm would say. But, you know, I get it. Incentive to work. You know, paying people that do hard work. That doesn't always happen. I'm not... Oh, God. I'm not... This is gonna turn into a fucking political shit show. I'm not gonna even go there, but I'm just gonna say... I do think, and we've had this conversation. We've had this conversation. Not everyone is a greedy cunt.
Spyro, it's great to see you, but I gotta go.
That's what I'm gonna say about that. Not every single thing associated with money. Like on a human level, on a personal level, you can have, I think people can be alright. But it just gets out of hand in some places. And then you have things like Activision Blizzard and the current fiasco they're in. You have Fallout 76. And you have people shitposting on the internet and review bombing, which brings us full circle. But if you hit them where it counts the most, and you don't buy the games because they're poor quality games, then good. Sadly, Chibirobo will be missed. Chibirobo was a casualty of war. But if Nintendo's too dumb to see that they made a shitty game, and they're just like, you know what, fuck everyone. Then I guess, well, rip Chibirobo, you'll be missed. So people are going crazy in the chat right now because this level is apparently garbage. We're sure this isn't just a Donkey Kong Country level, right? It's not garbage, it's amazing. Is it hard? Skipping leg day. It's not hard, it's just stupidly laid out. Oh. That mini-map is certainly interesting. Hey, listen, chat, thank you for listening to my rants. I know some of you just want some light entertainment, but the unfortunate reality is that now I can't do a thing I love doing. I'm a little angry that I can't play songs for you all, because that's something that genuinely adds to my streaming love. So it set me off on a bit of a rant. Makes me a little depressed, makes me a little angry. And I just feel, like, helpless about it. Like, I don't know what I can do. So, anyway. Can we talk about something good? Something positive, something nice? Like Todd Howard? I got a cool jacket. It's the one John Lennon wore in the cover of Rubber Soul. I think I feel like a tool in it. Then again, I've only worn it once, so... Not the actual one.
Spyro,
That would have cost...
If you jump at the end of a supercharge ramp, you can really go far. I'm all over it.
Yeah, not the actual one. But yeah, it looks cool. It's good for the winter. Well, it's good for cold weather in general, just, you know. I told you, Chad, I was looking for a cool jacket. I couldn't exactly find Leon's jacket. This is like a month-long process. And then, that classic rock kid who does covers of my songs from time to time, good lad, recommended a website that sells, like, stuff that is, like, inspired by the 60s. I don't think I would wear too much from there, but this was like a banger. I had to get it. That was my Christmas present to myself. 2 months early. Don't you know Christmas starts exactly after Halloween ends? Vinny, did you go to college? There's an emote in chat. That should help. Oh, that's the end of the level. Oops. Well, it was a cool level. Good thing I'm done with it. Black Mesa. Okay, let's talk about the Half-Life 20th anniversary. That's a good thing to talk about. So, the reason I'm not doing anything for the Half-Life 20th anniversary is because, you know, they're long games. Half-Life, I mean, I could stream Blue Shift or, like, Opposing Force. Or something like that. But I'd probably want to go in order. Yeah, I love Half-Life. And I want to stream it in full one day. Even though it's been probably about 5 or 6 years since I streamed it last. So, the thing I wanted to stream the most was something called Black Mesa Source, which was a remake. It's a fan remake using the Source engine, and it's amazing. It looks beautiful. It's not finished, though. And I streamed it a while back, but the last part of the game, which is the alien homeworld, wasn't finished. So they released a trailer today, and it looks good. Stylistically, they changed a lot. I can't believe they made it look as good as it does visually. And I think it's supposed to be, like, double the length of Zen. Originally, or something like that. Like, one of the original announcements was that they were going to make it good, and also make it a little bit more substantial. They said 6 hours. Oh, that's a pretty good amount. They took a ton of liberties with Zen. Good, they needed to. Zen was the weakest part of Half-Life. But the trailer looks great. They uploaded it today. It's coming out, I think they said summer. So, got a ways to go yet. Q2, so that's summer-ish. Where is this fucker? Man, I hate that thing. Another one up there. There's also a really good, wait, how the fuck do I... Oh. There's also a good video that Mono showed me today, which was like, a little celebration reel of Half-Life, including its mods. And it was just like a little reel of the characters from the mods dancing in levels. And I was like, wow, this is my fucking childhood. I recognized probably over half. Just over half, and there were a lot of them in there. I played a lot of mods because Again, it was free. There was like a new free game every couple weeks. I fully understand now why people hate this level. But I don't even remember if I've been there. Follow closely behind each thief. They usually show you how to go after them. Oh boy. Someone else said restart and start from the beginning if you need to, if you get lost. Can I just stream another run of Space Kids? That window you almost went in, you had to go there. Try again. Follow the thief.
Diddle dip.
No, I'll go to a different level if I need to. Cool. Cool. Yeah, yeah, arms. Guess I didn't follow the thief. I'm gonna assume that this isn't where the dragon is. Oh wait, no, there's one here. Okay, hang on a minute. No, this is good. This is progress. The video will save you 2 hours.
Two of the treetops. Don't just stop at one supercharge.
Huh.
Okay, does anyone want to tweet the video to me? Maybe I'll watch it in between now and next time I stream the game. They didn't adjust any of this for the remaster? Well, it looks nice. Whenever I see the bananas, I'm like, oh, I have to collect them. And then I forget that I'm not playing Donkey Kong. think I had to continue that jump. Well, no, I had to actually crash into that treasure chest. Where does this lead? This leads directly to death. Okay, yeah, so to 100% it, I need this treasure chest, which means... Let's see if it brings me back so I can actually do the thing. If it puts me where I died, or where I jumped off of, then that's not going to be good. Okay, no, this is good. Another chance. Okay, so, well, this area is done-ish. Wait. I don't have to continue running to get up there, right? Or do I? No, I want to get up there. Yes, but in a different path. So not from this path. Yeah, this is annoying. And to make it worse, banana throwing monkeys. Really only one way I can go here. Doodle dip! I can't stop saying doodle dip. I've been saying it out loud to myself when I'm not streaming. It's really quite pathetic. So I'm trying to utilize the map. I want to play this without having to watch a video for a little bit longer at least. Maybe find something on my own. What's this garbage? I'll follow the thieves. Okay, I got a guide. I'll try this level one more time. And then I'll go do a different level. Vinny, what is Doodle Dip? It's It's when, you know, when you're drawing. I don't, that's it. Someone else said dangerous new drug, which I like better. Not drugs, I mean just the explanation. Explanation. Did I already lose the thief? Oh, he's... Really? Really? Okay, I got the video. I'm gonna do that again. You have to do a U-turn. You have to do a U-turn? Are you fucking kidding me, game? Start where Dragon Lyle is. Did he go this way? Too late. Well, Lyle's over here. I'm going to watch this video now. Just a moment. That's insane. Wait, chat, wait until you see what you have to do. Fucked it up. Let me watch this part again. Sorry. Sorry. So I have to do that, then I have to make a right. And I have to do that, and then that's where I make the U-turn. Okay. Okay. Wrong. Shit. So it's definitely, it's the third one. Oh wait, no, I fucked up again. Okay. I got it this time. I got it. So it's on the third one that I have to do the weird jump. That! You just have to know that you have to do that, somehow. I'll get it, eventually. I guess if you spent a couple hours in here, you might eventually figure this out. And I fucked up again. Because not only do you need to know what to do, but you have to be really precise with your jumps. Here's 1, 2, 3. Someone in chat just said it took me a good week to find this out as a kid. Bested by a stick. I can't believe what you've done! I guess I have to glide up there. 6 lives left, that's it. 6 more chances. Come on, you motherfucker. Got it. That's insane. That's insane! This dragon is going to be befuddled. This better be the best reaction. How did you get up here? I don't even understand.
That was quite a ride, Spyro. You learned a lot since you were a young glider.
Yeah, well, you could have found an easier spot to get stuck.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty fucking much, dude. You know, and there's still more. For that one hunter. The next one is harder. Okay, video's open. Okay. This looks harder. Okay, I know where to start, at least. 60-60. Little did I know that this was going to be a nightmare. Okay, so don't mind me, I have to really study this video again. So instead of going straight, you go right. Stay on the ramp. Follow the tree. Okay, I think I got it now. There he is. That's how you do it. Yep, you really gotta follow those thieves. You weren't fucking around, chat. First try. I would have never figured that out. I mean, I might have seen the thief veer off if I, like, kept playing. And then I would have maybe figured out this one, but the first one... I don't know, man. You just beat the worst level in all of Spyro. Nice work. I feel good. That video really helped. Thank you, chat. I needed that one. Okay, let's do another level. I think we have time for one more, since I started so late. Vinny, have you played Sly Cooper? I've played Sly Cooper. A little bit. I have it. I don't remember why I have it, where I got it from. Never finished it, but I did like it. That was a cool platformer. I'm assuming Metalhead is a boss? Yeah, it's a boss. Probably don't want to fight the boss right now. Wonder if Stuart Copeland actually played the bass, or did he program it? Mysteries of the universe. Sometimes if I'm feeling lazy, I'll just program it. Like for demos and stuff. I have a VST called Sample Tank, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's a bunch of samples of different instruments. Tons of them. And you can just, you know, program them in there. And they sound pretty good. I don't program guitars, though. That's one thing that just never sounds right, programmed. Bass, you can kind of fudge it and make it sound kind of cool, especially if you do synth bass, which is like just a stylistic choice. But yeah, piano, you can kind of use samples and it'll sound decent. But programmed guitars sound like shit. Unless you're going for like MIDI. Like a MIDI sound. Program drums, I do that for demos, yeah. Some of the Red Vox stuff has a couple of moments of programmed drums. Like, in addition to what Mike is doing. Like, just a couple samples here and there. I use Addictive Drums, and a couple of other synthesizer programs I have like really interesting fake-sounding drums. That sound good. Like stuff like Damon uses. I want to know what Damon uses for drums. He's got some good drum sounds. Speaking of fake guitar. Yeah, this visually reminds me a lot of Breath of the Wild. This level. How are you feeling about Spyro so far? It's great. It's a lot of fun. It plays well, it looks good, sounds good. And the collection stuff isn't infuriating to the point where I want to never play a platformer again. Looking at you, Donkey Kong 64.
Be on the lookout for attack frogs. They are cold-blooded killers.
Attack frogs?
And this used to be such a nice swamp.
I kind of like that the levels are small. And Banjo-Kazooie are... Well, Banjo is a little bit smaller compared to, say, Banjo-Tooie or Donkey Kong 64, but... I like the way the game is set up. Hub world, and then a series of, you know, other mini-worlds inside. Like, so it's not just one big world. Which I like. It's done well. Frequently in platformers, like the 3D platformers that were inspired by Mario 64, and then it just got, like, really bloated. So I like that I can spend, like, 20 minutes, 15 minutes in a level, collect everything, and then move on to the next one. That is what makes this game more unique for me, and I like that. Yo, fucking Spyro just got shanked with a real knife. Those knives look really... really realistic? Well, I mean, for a game like Baby Games, you know what I mean? That is something that you would see in Zelda, or like fucking Warcraft. Poor Spyro getting shanked. Why is he holding it like that? Was there a punk fairy up there and I missed it? God damn it. They're metal. My scrow. Did you know that the scrow of my scrow is my bro? Vinny, did you know that Scrow is orcs backwards?
Thank you for releasing me.
That's a revelation. Book of Revelations, chat yacht. Damn. The original Spyro had realistic guns in it. Well, there was that one level with the cannons. I'm surprised they didn't go that direction with Spyro in like 2005 or 6.
I'll tell you what to do with those creatures. Smash them, Spyro! Stamp them out and squish them and squash them!
How about charge them and flame them? We are dragons after all.
Oh yeah! Yeah, but there was a weird period of video game history where I feel like so many developers were trying to adapt the market trends of Edge. So it's just surprising, like, Mario didn't have a gun earlier. Like a realistic gun. I'm not talking about the one in Mario and Rabbids. Someone said, is there a place I can recommend games for corruptions? I don't actually do the corruptions. Sometimes I'll throw on a game and do a corruption, but I have no idea how to use these newfangled programs. The community does a lot of the corruptions. I can do, like, you know, some of the Nintendo 64 corruptions I can do on the fly. I can do some... They don't come out good. NES, Super Nintendo come out better. But yeah, it's generally just the community. I wouldn't even know where to recommend you. Can I not go back? Do I have to, like, exit the level and go back in? These appear to be stairs. I didn't think I could climb these, but... Yep, climbable. There's the punk fairy. After that last level, any other level is going to seem like a pizza cake. God damn, I was hoping that 400 was the amount. God, I'm even missing a dragon, too. Like the fellow once said, ain't that a kick in the head? Like the fella said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? Alright, yep, oh no, I can't discuss lyrics to songs anymore. Sorry. Wouldn't want Dean Martin to come after me. the antithesis of creative expression. Congratulations, you killed God. Alright, maybe I'm being a little dramatic. Me? Dramatic? No. Okay. Spanx is parking this way. My favorite Rich Evans misnomer of all time is Scosts. Oh. Chable is good. Folding Chable. I say a lot of stupid shit too. I get words mixed up. But it's endearing when Rich does it. It just makes me laugh. Makes me like him so much more too. Mike and Canadian Jerry, I think is his name. I don't know. Bill, Ben, Mitch, Jim. His name is Jim. Wow. Weirdly enough, his name is Jim. They did a review of the first Star Trek movie. Star Trek the Motion Picture. And they did a 45-minute review. I really enjoyed it. Both the review and the movie, which I think is underrated. Vinny, are you sure that you'd never want to be a guest on Best of the Worst if you had the chance? If they invited me, I'd do it. But I would probably feel really weird and out of place about it. I think I've annoyed Mike like 8 years ago. I emailed the dude and he did a Plinkett promo. And then I emailed him again asking him for video editing tips, and I felt like such a douchebag. And I wanted to show him the video I made of Comic-Con. And he responded. He actually fucking responded. And then I sent him one more email just telling them, you know, that I liked a video they did. And I think by that time Mike got fully, like, dead on the inside. No reply. I wouldn't want to, you know, I wouldn't want to go there and be a charisma black hole. Man, these enemies really, really don't like me. No, it's honestly okay because I don't reply to a lot of emails these days because I can't keep up. Could you imagine what it was like for those guys? I don't take it personal, I just don't like bothering people who I know are busier than I am, who get fucking bombarded with emails as much or more than I do. But I love their videos, and I think they're currently doing an episode with Macaulay Culkin, or they're editing a video with Macaulay Culkin on Best of the Worst.
Thanks for releasing me. It seems like I've been trapped in here since I was your age.
Oh, no.
Why, I remember...
Hello, my name is Damon.
Gotta go.
I heard you was playing me songs in the break. But Damon, I got a lot of people into your bands. No can do. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to the Macaulay Culkin Best of the Worst, and I really love that review because I thought the motion picture was actually really interesting. Boring as fuck sometimes, but I think an underappreciated movie that has some like weird psychedelic shit in it, and the characters all have good moments, and there's a good twist in it. And it is kind of like a mix of Star Trek plus 2001: A Space Odyssey, which kind of makes me like it more. And yet, it makes me like it less at the same time. I've only seen it a couple times. I've watched Wrath of Khan a bunch. Star Trek 4 I've seen like a million times. I love that movie. Star Trek 6 I've seen a bunch. 3 I've seen once. And 5 I've seen twice. But I remember when they used to play Star Trek 5 on HBO, it would always be that scene where the elderly Uhura is like stripping. And I'd be like, is this what Star Trek is? Like, I didn't know what Star Trek was that much. But then I would see that moment and I'd be like, no, I don't like this. Alright, I'm gonna quit here. Alright, hope you enjoyed. This was a little bit of a shorter stream compared to my previous Spyro streams because, you know, Slay the Spire was very addictive. But, we'll play some more of this week. This is a good game. I still enjoy it despite the treetops level. Gonna finish it soon. Maybe we'll do Spyro 2 next year or something like that. Okay, hang on a minute. Let's take a look at the art. So listen, if I can't stream music anymore, it's not the end of the world. It's going to annoy me. It's going to be very sad. But I am planning on emailing and trying to find out what the hell's going on. So, I guess, stay tuned for that. It's not the primary focus of the stream, it's just a nice bonus. But, we'll see what happens.